Good morning, I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Utopia Farms. This morning I'm talking to you between downpours. It poured last night, it was pouring this morning, so I waited inside until it eased up before I came out. And as you can see from our little man here, we got quite a bit of rain last night. So as a result, we're gonna head over to the Barley new seeding field later on today to see what kind of damage has been done. We've got rain coming in for the rest of today and for another 3 days, and I'm back in my winter clothes. We're about half the temperature we normally should be at this time of year. We're going up to a high of plus 9 degrees Celsius, and they say on the news that it should be more like plus 16. So just miserable weather for trying to grow crops, and we're a little worried about our little baby seedlings that we showed you the other day. I'm also going to give you an update on a lamb that was adopted from us from Misfits Farmstead. If you recall, we had a little lamb that got stepped on by her mother. It was a he. He was a triplet and his leg got shattered, so they took him in and cared for him. So I've got an update on how he's doing and probably a whole lot more. So let's get inside out of this cold and get started, because I know we got some keen players here to get a move on and get in with the sheep. As you know, we always start off our day in the main barn with the feeding of the cats. Scotty here has adopted Buddy's place and was waiting for me here this morning to eat in this place of privilege. And Tommy, hi Tommy, your food's here now too. I got it ready for ya. Yeah, where's your friend? Eh? You're a good pussycat. So as you can see back here, we have all the gates set up again, and those of you who watch all the time know that that means Arnie went to market. I was talking to him on the phone just now, and he's on his way back from the sales barn, which is about an hour and a half from our house. And he finds it just as hard as I do bringing the lambs to market. It's never a nice thing for us. But these are the boys. We got someone coming to look at them. I think they want 5 or 6 of these guys for an accelerated lambing program. Plus, I've got someone in British Columbia who is also in the process of purchasing 2 or 3 to go all the way to the west coast, which is a really, really long haul. So we're hoping that we can get some shipping arranged there before the heat of the summer comes, because that's a long trip. So busy times now as we start moving sheep. Better check these girls to see that nobody had a lamb. Did anyone have a lammy? No lambs in here that I can see or hear, but we got a few that are close in this group now. And a quick check of this crew. Ben, do they look okay? I know that little white guy, he looks really nice. I'm really liking him so far, but sometimes they fall apart as they grow up and aren't as nice as when they were lambs. But this guy is someone to keep an eye on. He's built really, really nice. And he's from a really nicely built mom too. So, and his dad, nice too. So hopefully things will be nice for him. Here's our other mom with the twins. Oh, one's popped out of the feeder. Made an appearance. These guys are all getting along. And they're all doing really well in here. We decided to leave them in this pen since there's a lot of room in here until that straggler group has finished lambing, and then we'll bring them over to the coveralls. See, she's looking because she knows her other lamb is not there. But there she is. She's over there. You knew that she wasn't out with him. He's a really nice guy too. They take after their parents. He looks like his mom. Because see, she's got those beautiful Suffolk ears with the little flick on the tip of the ears. The bell ear, we call it. And look at his perfect ears. You are lovely. You sure are. I just noticed this guy sitting here like this. Is he a cool dude? Are you relaxed? You look pretty relaxed there, buddy. And so handsome. Tom, are you playing with the rams? Are you playing with the rams? Do they like you? Do they like you, or are they a little nervous about you? The rams aren't quite sure about the cats. None of these guys are. Tom's trying to love everybody, but they're all trying to hit him. Poor Tommy. Careful in the bars, because she's going to hit you. The two boys were just having at it. They always stop when I come around. But they were playing, they were budding and playing together, these two here, the two boys. Oh, there, maybe. Yeah. It was your sister that was exuberant the other day. Are you guys hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yeah, you are. Luckily, Arnie's back and we got some hay coming. They're happy now. Right now, we're heading to Gananoque because we're going to buy snacks for the shearer tomorrow, because tomorrow is shearing day. But before we get to Gananoque, we thought we'd take you over to see the barley field.
Behind that house is the barley field, the new seeding field. And this whole farm is tile drained. So right in that low spot right there, hard to describe, there's a main line where the tile drainage drains the property. So that water from that field all comes right down to this corner post. What's happening right now is this is all surface water running off. We had almost 3 inches of rain last night. And under this road, so there's a culvert under the road. And if you watch your camera, right there, you see that water coming out of the ground? That's a 6-inch big old plastic bowl that's draining about 100 acres of land. And that water is all going to the municipal drain, to a large drain. But that's a 6-inch pipe. So you can measure that. It's probably a lot of water per minute.
I forgot to mention that these really stylish glasses that Arnie's wearing were sent to us by one of our viewers. They're safety glasses, but he likes them so much that he wears them for everything.
Well, I'm thinking stylish glasses and stylish guy goes together.
Yeah, that's right. So,
not Scottish guy, stylish guy.
So you should thank her.
Oh, she's a keeper.
She is.
So this is just along the road. This is some of the surface water running off. But as you can see, the barley's all coming up, and this is how this is how important it is in North America, where we live, to have tile drainage. Because if you can see, there's very little water. Well, it looks like a lot of water, but it's actually not much water laying in that field. It's all being run off over the night, so there's no crop damage. There's a little water right there. You can see a couple of spots, but they'll be gone within probably an hour to 30 minutes. They'll be gone. And you can see the barley is well on its way. I think the barley right now is 10 days old. And I'm thinking it'll be a miracle if that grass seed doesn't germinate. It's going to be probably a pretty good crop as long as you don't keep getting rain. But that's what it looks like.
So we're in Gananoque now. I've brought you to this little park before on one of my videos, and I showed you the bunch of ducks and stuff that were swimming around in here. But right now the floodgates are open, and this is where all that drainage, those drainage ditches Arnie was showing you, are filtering down to this river. And this river is open and it's being released into Lake Ontario right now, so that all these beautiful old homes in Gananoque don't get flooded. But the water levels are extremely high just from one rainfall, because this is usually just a trickle, and there's ducks and stuff puttering around. But with this kind of outflow, there's going to be no ducks puttering anywhere. tell them about this field now.
Well, what's this field? Fall barley. And the ponds are unwanted. They're kind of like a gift.
How's the barley?
Barley's fantastic. I think the barley is 5-6 inches high already.
It's grown since last time. But see, now the ponds are really pondy. Arnie hates them. He tries to drain them every year.
No, I don't try to drain them every year.
There's some Canada geese that are going to set up residence.
I don't try to drain them every year then.
No.
They can't be drained.
Well, you have tiles in there.
Yeah, but it's been damaged.
But they're there.
They've been cut off.
But isn't this much more beautiful with the ponds? It's called Don't Fight Nature, Work with Nature.
It looks like a golf course.
It does. You should put in some trees and let those Canada geese have their babies there. Because this is a crappy field for
This is probably
grain.
worth more as a lot for somebody that is going to be farming it.
Yeah, and look at, you could have nature there.
Maybe we will sell it someday.
Well, even if you just left it yourself like this, look at how pretty it is. If you took those ponds out, it would look just like a flat, barren piece of land. Everyone agrees.
I think somebody with the right imagination here would build a house on here, could have a field day with this.
You come in right here, you make a driveway between those two lakes, ponds, you put a fountain spring in both of them, you line the driveway with trees, and at that hill at the back you put in your house. As I head out to the barn this afternoon, we've got blue sky again. This system that's going over us is kind of like a hurricane that's going in a circle all around our area. And yeah, this is remarkable because it's supposed to rain all day. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and the next day. But it's very, very cold. Hi, Scotty. You hungry? Coming in? Let's go see what's happening in here this afternoon. He had a little surprise when he walked into the barn. Katie, come here. Get out.
You want to stand up? I'll stand for a second. There you go.
This guy was backwards again?
Yeah. There's another one that was already born.
And he's a really big one. And Arnie's having a hard time getting him to stand. Is that right?
Well, I think he's been trying. She's been trying to deliver him for a while. I think the other one was dried off. So it tells me that she couldn't produce that lamb.
Well, if he was backwards, yeah, they're usually a lot
But
slower.
he looks fine.
He's a big guy.
Hey, bud.
He's a boy.
Yeah, a girl and a boy.
Oh, honey, you did a good job. Yeah, the big one's the boy.
Yeah. Oh, don't do that, buddy. Come on. Over here. Over here. Come on. Here you go.
Do you want me to try?
Oh, he's on.
Is he? She. Good job, Mommy.
You're doing a good job there. Come on.
Sometimes when you try to put them on the nipple for the first time, they'll actually pull back and step backwards. So what you want to do is hold their bum and push them towards it, and then actually physically stick the nipple in their mouth. They won't just grab it if you push them up to it. You have to put it in. And once it's in, usually the sucking reflex comes into play and they'll start nursing. So this one is nursing now. She fought me for a second, but I got her on. But this guy, he's heaving a bit because he had a much harder birth. And I'm gonna wipe him. Oh, Mom moved away. Your lamb was nursing, honey. Why would you walk away? She walked away because she wanted to see what this guy was crying about. Actually, this is a boy. So, yeah, they're both boys. He was wrong there. They're both boys. I'm going to see if this little guy wants a little more out of a bottle, because he looks hungry to me. And you're standing by yourself. Arnie said you couldn't stand, but you're clever. You're really clever. Want me to put you on Mommy? I'm going to try put him on Mommy too. So, unfortunately, I'm going to... Oh! Good try, buddy. I'm going to try get him on. I gave this lamb a little bit extra since he had a tough birth, and he drank the whole thing. She's a little bit clumsy, and they tend to be more clumsy when they're passing their placenta. And she's still passing her placenta. Once the placenta's been delivered, she'll be a lot calmer. But when you're delivering your placenta, it feels like you're delivering another baby. So they tend not to relax until that's passed. But he's doing much better. And I'm going to go in the house now and get ready. Oh, see, he stood up on his own. We'll take that blanket off him. There we go. And that's a good improvement. He's a big lad. We're going to weigh him later, but I imagine he's quite heavy. See, he's bunting at the gate even. So tonight I'm going to tally up all the votes for the Grubs boots, and I will post the winner on our next video. So as we watch these guys learning how to nurse and learning how to stand up, we're going to call that a day. Shearing's tomorrow, so I hope you'll join us for that. Up next we have the footage from Misfits Farmstead, and you won't want to miss that, so keep watching. So this is Teddy that was born here, and he got stepped on by his mom. He was a triplet ram lamb. So the Misfits Farmstead picked him up and decided to try help him out. He got infections, pneumonia, and they casted his leg, but eventually, even with all their help, he needed to have his leg amputated. But right now, he's actually doing pretty well and is walking around on 3 legs. So, yay for Teddy. To see more of the animals that they have at the Misfits Farmstead, you can check them out on Facebook. They have a page there that you can look at, and I'll post it in the link at the end of my video. So on that uplifting note, we're going to call that a day. Hopefully you'll join us again tomorrow for shearing. So until next time, bye for now.